Welcome to part 7 here. So now we're going to find the slopes of line given some points. We can do this in a graphic sense, and we're going to do it in an algebraic sense. So the first two we're kind of doing it in a graphic sense. Second two are algebraic. So we're going to graph the line containing the points and find the slope. So first we're going to plot the point 2, -6. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there we're at 2, -6. Then we have the -1, 3. So the line goes right through those. Okay, now from this, we can think of slope being rise over run. As we're reading from left to right, the line's going down, so this should be negative. Now, if we're going from 3 and we're going down to -6, we're traveling a total distance of 9, 3, and then 6. So we have -9. Our run, if we start at -1 and go to 2, we're going total 3. We have 1 and 2, that's 3. So the slope here, -3. And that's the slope, and that's the graph of the line. Now the second one here, -8, -2, so we go -8, -2, so -8, -2, then 9, 5, 9, 1, 2, so 9, 5, we're going up to, oops, there, so we're at 9, 5, plot those points, the line goes right through them. Now, when we're thinking of this as rise over run to find the slope, if we start at -2, to get back to the x-axis, we've gone 2. To get up to 5, we've gone 5 more. So we've gone a total of 7 in rise. And we are going positive 7. Now, if we start at -8, it's going to take us a distance of 8 to get back here. It's going to take us a distance of 9 to get right there. So all told, 17. So the slope here is 7/17. Okay? So, finally, on these last couple, we're not going to graph these. We're going to use the slope formula to find the slope here. So, recall that our slope formula is m equals y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. I label my points x1, y1, x2, y2. And then it's just a matter of plugging things in. So, plugging 3 in for y2, we have 3 minus, and that minus comes from the formula. y1 is -3 all over x2, which is -5, minus our x1, which is -5. So 3 minus -3 is 6. 5 minus -5 is really 5. -5 plus 5, which is 0. 6 divided by 0 is undefined. So this is an undefined slope, and what that means is anytime we get an undefined slope, the graph of the line that contains these 2 points is a vertical one. So second one here, we have y equals y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. Label these x1, y1, x2, y2. Now we're plugging these in. So our y2 is 2 minus our y1, which is -4. Our x2 is 1/2 minus our x1, which is 1/4. So 2 minus -4 is really 2 plus 4, which is 6. And then in the denominator, we need to get a common denominator, which here, if we have 2 and 4 is the denominators, the lowest common denominator is 4, so multiply by 2 over 2. This gives us 2/4 minus 1/4, which is just equal to 1/4. So we have 6 divided by 1/4. Now here, 6 is really 6 over 1. 1/4 is 1/4, and the way we divide fractions is multiply the numerator by the reciprocal of the denominator. So 6 over 1 times 4 over 1 equals 24 over 1. So the slope is either 24 or 24 over 1, depending on how you want to write it. I'm good with either of those. Alright, see you next time for part 8.